Well, some big Hollywood names are blasting Sony Pictures after it spiked its controversial movie, The Interview, following unspecified threats against theatergoers by hackers. As the cost to the studio mount, is Sony setting a dangerous precedent by giving in to those threats? Julia Borston has the latest.
Sony's not just pulling The Interview from theaters, it's not even planning to release it on video on demand or DVD. Posters being taken down at theaters across the country, while Hollywood is reeling.
I think this is really a very dark day, not just for the movie industry, but for America to give in like this.
Judd Apatow tweeting, "I think it is disgraceful that these theaters are not showing The Interview. Will they pull any movie that gets an anonymous threat now?" Jimmy Kimmel tweeting in response to him, "I agree wholeheartedly. An un-American act of cowardice that validates terrorist actions and sets a terrifying precedent." Steve Carell tweeting, "Sad day for creative expression. Hashtag fear eats the soul." This as Carell's movie with Gore Verbinski, tentatively titled Pyongyang, has been canceled by Fox and New Regency in light of the threats. Canceling The Interview will cost Sony an estimated $90 million. The film's budget was about $44 million, with an estimated $45 million in global marketing costs. And even if Sony can cancel TV ads, it'll likely just be shifting that commercial time to its other holiday release, Annie.
I think what they're doing right now is they've realized that it probably will be more financially advantageous for them to take this, do the insurance write-off, and just take a loss, because even though this film would have probably been the biggest premium video on demand title in history, it still wouldn't have covered the $44 million they spent and the tens of millions of dollars they spent to promote the film.
Sony's also looking at as much as $100 million in other costs from the hack, including rebuilding its network and now 3 class action lawsuits. Plus the cost of managing employees and former employees' stolen personal information, including social security numbers. And then there's the reputational damage to Sony and its executives, suffering from the leak of embarrassing emails. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Julia Borston in Los Angeles.